Hey, Will King here. Today on the Build Show, I'm going to be talking about mechanical rooms and specifically an upstairs mechanical room and what you can do as a builder to help your client have success and not have damage in the future if they ever have a water leak. So right here behind me is the mechanical room that you're seeing with this louvered door. Now, we are on the third story of this house. So this is has a basement, main level, and a top floor. So we're on the top level, and they have a mechanical room up here that houses their air handler, their water heater, and their electrical panel. So let's start with air handler. Now, it's on a stand inside this mechanical room, and there's actually a 4-inch media cabinet here that makes servicing it very, very easy. So we have a nice 4-inch MERV 11 filter. It's very easy to change. Now this is a 4-inch recessed floor truss, just like we build our zero entry showers, except we didn't build it up with a mud bed. This is just Schluter's Curdy system that covers the floor, comes up the wall about 4 inches, and we actually have Schluter's flush drain in the middle. And the idea is that if and when they ever have a water leak from any of these mechanicals, it's going to drain out and not flood the house. Now, this is not a primary residence for this family, so it even caused me to pay more attention to making sure that we didn't have a problem that could cause a ton of damage to the house before somebody came back and noticed that it was leaking. So we also have a smart water valve, by the way, in our mechanical room, and there'll be pucks located around the house that when they sense water, they're going to cut off that main water valve. Now, the black rubber mat that you're seeing in here is actually just a rubber mat from the local Tractor Supply. They sell stall mats for horses and animals in barns. And then we put that down just to protect the Curdy system from getting torn in the event that somebody drops a hammer, a saw, whatever they might be having, whatever they might have in here working. So that's a big part of this. Now there's a dedicated condensate line in this mechanical room too, and I always try to avoid pumps if at all possible. That's just one more thing that can go wrong, cause a leak, and have to be serviced. So if at all possible, we always try to gravity drain out our condensate. Even the water heater, these tankless water heaters are supposed to be serviced every year. And I think that having them in a location that makes that very easy for the service guys is very important. And so that's why we chose to put this one here. And we have the house zoned, so there's water heaters in different locations of the house to cut down on travel time and to allow for adequate hot water to be distributed to all the showers. And even something as simple as the breaker panel, this is a sub panel, but in the event that somebody upstairs trips a breaker, they have easy access to get to those breakers. The older I get as a builder, the more I really think about making our houses more serviceable for our clients. I try to avoid things like ladders to change air filters. Now, obviously, there's nothing wrong with that, but it is something that I try to do now to make it just easier on our clients or easier on whoever's servicing their house in the future. I hope you learned a little bit about mechanical rooms today and how you can recess floor trusses or your floor system to create a pan for your mechanical room. And remember, this same thing could really be applied even to an attic location too. If you're not already following us on Instagram, please go do so. It's at Will King Builds. That's a new account for us. We're putting some really good information on there about us. And just remember, iron sharpens iron, so keep grinding, keep watching these videos, and we'll see you right here on The Build Show.